Right, here we go. Welcome back. This is episode 19, Vices. Let's crack on with it. Now then, you're going to need a vice at some point, right? It's really useful thing to have, all right? So if you've got any sort of a workbench, this is just one I built myself, but, you know, even if you've got one of these toolboxes, you can mount a vice onto the top, right? Now then, I highly recommend record vices, and that's because they're well made. Okay, the early ones are made in this country as well, so, and they're really nice heavy duty. So here we go. This one is especially useful because it pivots. Okay, you just do a bolt up, do that bolt up there, tighten it up. Now then, you've got your vice, whatever size it is. Get yourself some of these little aluminium jaws with the rubber bit here, or it doesn't even need that rubber bit, just aluminium, because if you're gripping with a softer metal with these great big steel jaws, you're going to need something that's not going to crush that metal. Now then, vices are available in various shapes and sizes. I always buy these little ones and stuff like that. They're useful. Okay, bolt that down somewhere. You've got yourself an extra pair of hands. There's one that just bolts on. Okay, just bolts on the side of the thing like that. So that gives you an extra pair of hands as well. I've got a great big one I bought down here on the floor somewhere. And also, down in the welding end of my workshop, as you can see, I've got a strut still in there that I took the spring off. But I've got a nice, great big, really heavy duty vice there. So generally come numbered. I think that's a number 1. I think this one over here is a number 3. No, yeah, that's a 3VS. And out in my other workshop, I have 2 other vices as well. But I recommend you get a record one. Okay, that's the manufacturer. Even the modern record ones are better than a lot of the stuff out there. But get the boot sale, probably get one for a tenner, something like that. They are quite heavy, so be prepared to lug it around a bit. You need at least one, and don't forget, get your aluminium jaws. You can get them on Amazon. Get the appropriate width of jaws, and you're sorted. You only really need one, so get a decent sized one. Hope this helps. Catch you on the next one.